Okay, I'm gonna try this for the third time. Okay, so I have had videos already recorded like 2 or 3 times already, and every time I try to download the file to have it in my phone to finally upload it after I edited it for like 2 hours or more, the file corrupts, for some weird reason it just doesn't let me download it anymore, and I am livid. I am absolutely angry, and I just want to have a video that I can upload because Jesus Christ, I'm still gonna try to download them, and but it's just so annoying. Anyway, guys, hello. Thank you all for being here, and I welcome you to another video of the Doctor. And we're going to be playing one match, of course. Well, not some matches. I always say some matches, but it's not always some matches. It's just always one. Why? Because my phone can handle that much. Well, actually, it can, but it's just I I don't want to have to wait like 2 hours for the video to download. So we're just going to be doing one, and I'm going to be teaching you today. I'm not teaching you, more like letting you know how a hunter plays, generally speaking. Well, specifically an Antonio main, how an Antonio main plays. I consider myself a very good violinist. I have been in the top violinist badges, sorry, before I stopped playing rank, but I reached very close to number 10. I think I was 12 or 11. So take it from me. Okay, and I'm gonna be letting you know what my thought process is in the middle of the game, so that you who are learning to play violinist, you can also do your best and be the very best at being a violinist. So consider this like kind of a guide. As you can see, I am Sabertooth number Sabertooth 3, because I was Manticore 2, I think, last season or something, and I just stopped playing, so it just demoted me. And I really stopped playing rank. But now I'm gonna be playing rank so that you can see how it happens in a serious match, because generally the rank matches are more serious than other matches, like quick match and stuff like that. They're just generally more serious. So we're gonna be playing this, and this is gonna be 100% real. Whether I lose or win, this is gonna be posted, because what I want you to see is the thought process that goes as playing violinist, and as a hunter in general. You have to be thinking about a lot of things. So many factors are in play, and you need to learn them all. And well, not learn them all, but if you want to have successful matches and everything like that, you have to be mindful of all these things while playing. And yes, it takes a toll on your brain, having to think about all these things, but generally speaking, it's the best way for you to have a successful match. And I'm going to teach you how a violinist main thinks about this. I also main other characters, like Soul Weaver is one of my favorites, Asboy is also one of my favorites, Sculptor not so much, but I main her as well. And who else do I main? Percy as well. Again, not as much as the other ones. The top 3 I main are Violinist, Soul Weaver, and Axboy. So if you like some a video of this style from Soul Weaver and or Axboy as well, let me know in the comments. It's alright, I read them. And what else? But yeah, so this is a guide for you, person who wants to main violinist, or person who is a violinist main but you feel like you're losing most of your matches. This is a guide for you. Okay, I try to do my best. I don't promise I'm gonna win this match, but I will try my best to let you know how a violinist main things generally, and I consider myself a good violinist, so how a good violinist thinks while playing. So we're gonna start with the case restoration, and we're gonna see what happened. Again, take this more of a guide. I'm still gonna edit the video in the funnest way I can, but for now we're just gonna go in and do the things. It's just gonna be more of a guide video. Hopefully my mic isn't muffled by my hand when I'm playing, and everything should be well. So now let's go choose violinist. Oh, photography was one of the ones I made. Not as much as the other ones, but still one I like to use whenever I feel bored and I just feel like a change of pace or a change of something. So I'm only River Pack. Now, generally with Antonio, you want to bring peepers, at least in closed, well, not closed, like small maps. You know, you want to use peepers, because peeper is one of the greatest advantages you want to have. But in this case, in Monday River Park, since the ciphers are so far apart and the map is massive, you should be going for teleport. Now let's see what they're talking about, because usually pretty much actually gives you a clue in what they want to play. So you want to be painter, normal, okay, someone that can rescue. Then on the balloon, okay, so I know what they're trying to without the code, okay. Cypher rush, please. So I don't know if they're actually gonna do what they want, but okay, so we have priestess, so we definitely have to go for teleports, because priestess most likely is going to do a long portal, and you're gonna be in trouble if they pass through the long portal and you can't go there fast. So you want to bring teleport in this specific case. Generally speaking, the best kit for Antonio. Oh, I forgot to show you my persona build. Okay, I'm just gonna put an image over here, and that is gonna be the build that I'm bringing, and I'm gonna explain to you later what that is. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go over here, because generally there's a person outside of the tent in this area. So you want to go for the cipher that is okay. So I'm gonna try to cut him off. I'm gonna try to see if she goes through pallets often, and I'm gonna try to cut her off with my string, which is what you usually want to do. She's probably gonna, okay, so she doesn't bring no pallets, and that's very useful information. So this is what's gonna happen. Oh, but she's a priestess. Yeah, I forgot she can do that. She probably, okay, so this is fine. So if you, okay, she's telling me. So if you see that you're chasing someone and you haven't managed to hit them in a while. Okay, so there it goes. She played herself because she, okay, I can see you. You can also check the minimap. I didn't know where she was, but I checked the minimap, and so I have an idea of where she was. She went. Okay, so generally what you want to do as well is try to put the string where they want to go, you know, where they will be, and that's going to be really helpful for you. So she's going to try to build a loop. So in these instances, what you want to do is put a node so that they fear going through the loop that they're doing, and that gives you two advantages. One, if they pass through, you can just put the other node, and if not, then you can just get closer to them, because you're going to be afraid of passing through the specific palette. So looping against Violinist is generally a bad idea, and you don't really want to do that unless you know the Violinist is bad. You know, there are some ways to know if the Violinist was bad. Okay, so now we're going to be focusing on trying to hit the Merc as many times as possible. We failed the thing, but that's okay. So we're gonna try to Shadow Shock him, if possible. Oh, I hit the chair accidentally. That's fine. You know, that is okay. If this happens to you, don't worry. This generally isn't a cause for concern, because you still have your things. So she's gonna try and loop, and she has been hit. And we can just hit the mercenary for free. And it's fine. So you get 2 free hits, you know. Again, if people want to loop, then you can just put a note and then the next, and that is okay. That is fine. Doesn't matter if they rescue, because this is, you know, it's just how the game is. Even if Titan is a little bit broken, you can still manage to come back with some difficulty. Okay, so Paint, she died because Mercenary didn't manage to get to her on time. So we're just gonna be teleporting to another cipher, because there are no ciphers here, and we need, well, there is one, but the most of the ciphers are over here. So we want to prevent ciphers as much as we can. Now Painter is leaving, and again, okay, so when they go to close spaces, generally you want to place a string. Oh, I missed. That was a very close encounter. Oof. The Nodus dodge. That's okay. So just hit. Now I have my full presence. Now I'm very, very strong. In these kind of late games, your final presence is going to be your savior. So I kind of know where he wants to go, but it's fine. Okay, Yes. Okay. So that was very useful, very helpful. Now, for some weird reason, he didn't go the violinist didn't go for the easiest route, but that's okay. So embalmer. So we want to. Yes. Okay. So we hit them. We try to hit them as much as we can, and as you can see, we have both down. Now, generally, my strings, I put them in a way that I don't just manage to get a hit if they try to rescue, but also after they have rescued, if my string failed. So that's generally what you want to place your string as well, not particularly. So as you can see, I put it diagonally because I placed myself here on purpose so that they would go this way, and I placed my notes diagonally here and here, so that when they if the rescue failed, then I could just do the string thing. Okay, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for mercenary. Yes, terror shock. So I knew that was gonna be a terror shock. Okay, yeah, that's a string. Okay, good. So we're doing well. And Batman is probably going to do. Oh well, look at that. Would you look at that? He used his coffin, which is okay because now he's really far away. That was really a bad decision. He could have just stood up and gone for one of the two. Now this cipher is not done at all, and those ciphers, even if he does them, he still has to go for the merc if he wants a tie in this rank match at least. Oh, but he didn't want to, and so he just left. He just did the cipher. Now I can see him, so I can kind of see his plan. So just for seeing him, I know that he's gonna be trying to go from this area because of the way he ended up looking at the end. And Mac is probably telling him, hey, he went for you, you can come for me. And so I'm just gonna be waiting over here, seeing if something happens. If I see his silhouette over there, then that is a something I have to my advantage. So I'm guarding this part over here, and if he goes anywhere close to here, this place, then I'm just gonna know. But I don't think he's coming in any of these places. Oh, I can hear Tinnitus. Yeah, I told you he was gonna come from this place. Now I don't have to kill him right now, but if I feel like it, then I'm just going to. Yeah, you want to place the strings where they are going to be, not where they are. Now this person didn't do it properly because he could have just run through along with the. Do I feel generous? Yeah, rank. I don't really play rank anymore, so I'm just gonna give him dungeon. I don't really care about my points in rank, but yeah. So again, there are some things they did wrong in the match, mostly in Balmy because he wasn't paying attention to the strings I placed. If he had, it probably would have been a different story. But in general, this is what you want as a violinist main. As you can see, even if one left, you can. It was technically a 4-man win for me. Yeah. So that, and now I'm gonna tell you. Let's go to the couch, to the analyzing couch, and let's analyze what happened in the match. So, from what I can remember, I think what happened was a very poor decision making from part of the embalmer. So, one of the worst mistakes he did was going to. I mean, if he wanted a tie, at least if he just gave up on the loss, then that's fine. But when he teleported himself to the coffin, that was on the other side of the map, while two of his teammates were on the chair. That was just very bad decision making. He could have just gotten up. Doesn't matter if he used up one of his leverage forward and you can self-heal all the way. He should have just done it. You're in the end game. If you didn't use it in your whole match, then why are you bringing that in your persona? Don't be afraid to use it in the end game or when it's necessary as a survivor. Okay, if you don't use it, then you're just wasting 5 points. Use it to your convenience. Don't worry. He tried to hide at the end and he thought I hadn't seen him, but it's just, that was just very silly. What are they saying? Oh, I didn't see that. No worries. Have fun and good luck in your next matches. Happy face. Hat. Okay, yeah, so that's generally what you want to do. Now, okay, so carrying on, analyzing kind of the plays out of the survivors. The priestess did a good job at the very beginning, but unfortunately, she kind of locked herself in a closed place, and so she couldn't she couldn't escape properly. She should have placed the portal. I thought she had placed the portal, I almost lost her, but no, she didn't. So it's just, unfortunate series of events. Now, what else? What else happened in that match? Yeah, Painter did a poor job as well. Yeah, not trying to stay close to me and get his paintings early. But anyway, so yeah, that was the analysis, for the match in general. Now, later, perhaps in another video, I'm gonna be reviewing the same match, but by watching the recording, by playing it back. And so that was a live analysis on what's going on, essentially. And then I'm gonna do another full analysis of the match while viewing the recording back, the playback. So that's what we're gonna be doing. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching, and give it a like if you like this kind of content and you would like to see more. Then please subscribe to my videos. I'm also planning on reviewing other people's games. So something I want to do is, if you want to send me your games so that I can review them, then do so. I'm gonna be giving you an email where you can send those things, and then you will be able to I'm gonna be able to review them and post them on the channel with your permission, of course. And I'm gonna be reviewing on the channel the bad decisions you make, the good decisions you make, the bad decisions the survivor make, and the good decisions the survivor make, so that everyone in every faction can have a good analysis on what happened, generally speaking, So yeah, that's something I want to do eventually, and we're going to be doing it at some point. So again, I've said it already, but thank you again for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you that watches my videos, and I hope I could greet each of you individually. But yeah, so what else did I want to say? Subscribe if you like the video and you want to see more of this. Give your suggestions in the comments on what I should do next. Every comment is read, especially because I don't really get many comments in my videos, but that's because we have a small audience. But even if we are a really small family, we are a very loving and caring family with each other, and I hope that this very small community can eventually grow to be something bigger, and we can all spread love throughout the IDV community. So thank you one more time, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again. Bye bye.